Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and the Restless Gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Victor made fun of Diane before Jack pushed him over glissade, and Summer tried to sneer at Claire as she revealed her new employment. When Summer arrives at the Abbott estate, Kyle is taken aback. They ought to inform Harrison that Claire will no longer be his nanny, in her opinion. He reminds her of how much they owe Claire, and accuses her of trying to take this away from her. She contributes to their son's stability. He disagrees with her insistence that they should provide this information. Harrison has a particular place for Claire. Summer also doesn't believe they need a new babysitter. She seems happy that their son won't be spending more time with Claire, Kyle thinks. Additionally, he believes that this may be related to his growing intimacy with Claire. Ever since she saw them together, she has been acting strangely. This is about their son, Summer insists. He acknowledges that he ought to have discussed his involvement with the nanny with her, and reminds her that they are friends. She pouts when he inquires about Chance's situation. They are taking a break, she acknowledges. I agreed to receive tailored advertisements and emails. Driven by when the policeman took her brother into custody, things were tense. He didn't even offer an apology. That's unfortunate to hear, Kyle. She doesn't think they can resolve the issue. The first person she has told about this is Kyle. He asks her whether it's all right with him to go on with Claire. She says she is. Summer continues by telling Harrison about Claire together, and stating that they must present a united face to their son. Surprised that they aren't at work, Harrison jogs in. His Christmas list has been revised. They inform him that Claire and Nikki have a new job. After work, he says she can come get him from school. His parents clarify that she will be too busy to pick him up and leave him off. He assumes she will no longer be his nanny. They let him feel depressed if he so chooses. Kyle says he can discuss it with Claire. She will also be depressed. Harrison loves her very much, and is happy that he will still be able to see her. Claire expresses to her parents how excited she is to collaborate with Nikki at Society. However, she is anxious about telling Harrison the news. To let him know she isn't leaving him, she is happy to tell him herself. As she describes the games they play, she is excited. For her, it has meant a lot. Claire asks her parents if they believe she made a mistake by accepting the new position. They spoke to Billy about the stress. Whatever she desires, her parents will provide for it. Like her mother, Claire aspires to rise through the ranks. None of this is something she takes for granted. Her mother hopes she is aware of what she is leaving behind. They consider her a star and are proud of her. Cole claims that their only goals are to ensure her safety and provide the assistance she requires. She values their care much. She is certain that she wants to collaborate with her grandmother. According to Claire, she has a lot to be grateful for right now. Her parents are impressed by Kyle's ability to move past Victor's treatment of him. With Kyle, she feels like she's struck gold. As her parents leave, Kyle arrives. As they kiss, he and Claire talk about their days. He clarifies that they informed Harrison about Summer's new employment. Summer concluded that coming from them would be the finest option. She's taken aback. She believed she made it apparent that telling him was crucial. She can still discuss it with Harrison when he explains to her why Summer felt this was the best option. He is nearly as proud of her as his kid is. Her parents look out the window as they share a kiss. Victoria is concerned that their daughter would come to regret going too quickly. Jordan comes out, tears off her disguise, and complains about the chilly world as Ian is pacing the motel room. She claims that he won't like the news. She lets it all out about Claire's lavish lifestyle. She even caught sight of her with Kyle. She seems to have forgotten all she was ever taught. She reveals that Michael had Sharon's bottles examined after Ian helps her concentrate. They are aware of the PCP. Nick had an analysis done on the pills. They're shocked that he had the intelligence to accomplish that. When Ian tells her to rectify this, she responds that it is irreparable. She is accused of being careless by him. Jordan maintains that she has never erred in her life. I should have known to take care of this myself, he says. She's hoping he won't back out on their agreement. He tells her that she failed all of her assignments, and that he got her out of jail. Jordan maintains that she has put a lot of effort into furthering his cause, while he has done little to further hers. Now it's his job to handle Claire. She will bring everything to a head if he fails to keep his word to her. He dons his disguise and acknowledges that he dislikes being ejected as she eats chips. After being caged up for so long, she is certain that he is eager to go out and experience some excitement. He replies, "I just hope the good people of Genoa City are prepared for me." He tells her that those who try to force his hand don't usually end well. She pledges to devise a solution to address the most recent development in Sharon's case. They resemble an elderly married couple, he claims. They always end up reconciling. He gives her hand a kiss. She tells Nick and Mariah to stop staring at her at Sharon's. She appears resigned, he says. Mariah would stop at nothing to dissuade her from entering a guilty plea. According to her mother, she must confront this head-on. Chance got the toxicology results on the pill bottles, Michael says when he arrives. They contained PCP and had been tampered with. It makes sense and would account for the hallucinations. Nick and Mariah regret pushing her to take so many medications. How this might have occurred is a mystery to them. Nick believes that they must find the truth about this. According to the attorney, it clarifies Sharon's potential motivation. This doesn't change anything, she says. This may be fantastic for her defense, they tell her. Sharon reiterates that she is still accountable. Mariah questions why someone would single her out in this way. Until she gets her mind around this, her mother is unable to make any decisions. Nick advises her to consider this. She assures him that his intuition was correct, and that he never lost faith in her. He has been there for her, and that means the world to her. He assures her that he will always go above and above for her. Sharon wants to think she's not accountable, but she can't at the moment. Nick is certain that she is overburdened, but they will assist her. To comprehend this, she needs some fresh air. Michael doesn't think that's a smart idea. Nick and Mariah point out that she might be in danger. Sharon promises that she won't vanish. She will be all right. She just needs some alone time to reflect. Sharon experiences flashbacks of her blackouts while in the park. Who could have done this to her, she wonders. Nick, Michael, and Mariah attend society. She finds it hard to comprehend her mother's reluctance to use the fresh evidence. The attorney claims that she suffers from guilt. She fears that if she doesn't resist, it will be disastrous. According to Michael, they are only beginning to explore. Before they attack again, Nick says they must discover who messed with her medications. According to Monday, December 9th spoilers for The Young and the Restless, Jordan will have a lot to digest after snooping on Claire Newman and Kyle Abbott's makeout session. Jordan might become desperate to ruin Claire's good relationship as a result, leaving her heartbroken. But all these tiny treks around town will also start to worry Jordan. There is no doubting that this is dangerous, even though Jordan has been collecting intelligence and doing Ian Ward's dirty job. Jordan will cause mayhem if she is discovered, because she is definitely not allowed to be released from prison. Since Ian got out of the slammer clean, the risks are lower for him. Jordan will use this to his advantage by coercing Ian into abusing his freedom. Jordan will persuade Ian to make his presence known in Genoa City by predicting the fun he would have. She will continue to have a negative outlook on her future at Sharon Newman's residence. However, Nick Newman will feel that the test results on Sharon's medicines might change everything. Mariah Copeland might dare to give herself some optimism after learning about the impending toxicology report. This could be a method to decrease Sharon's repercussions and prove there was a cause she spiraled out of control. Since Sharon's legal battle depends on this information, Michael Baldwin will quickly obtain the toxicology report details from Chance Chancellor and reveal them. Was a pharmacist persuaded to give Sharon a much more harmful medication by Jordan and Ian? Did Sharon's medicine bottle contain anything that could induce blackouts and hallucinations? That seems to be the direction this plot is going. But we won't know until Michael confirms it to Sharon, Nick, and Mariah. It might take this to completely reverse Sharon's situation. Fans will see the official start of Nate Hastings' quest for his half-brother sometime during the week of December 9th to 13th. Devin Winters told Nate about a private eye who will help start the hunt for Damien. While he waits for information, Nate will provide Audra Charles with updates in the hopes that this PI may identify Damien's residence. According to spoilers for The Young and the Restless, Audra has been uncomfortable with Amy Lewis' complex requests. so she might continue to feel tense about Nate being drawn into the drama.